Welcome to Jam Time, a fun and interactive music visualization program aimed at people of all ages. Jam Time's creators, Zach and Casey, wanted to portray music statistics on a macro level. Some might be familiar with the Billboard charts, which tracks music data in both physical and digital forms, that's popular in the US on a weekly basis. However, for us to better understand how music has evolved over the years, we needed to take this information and scale it back. We needed a way to represent this data in a way that's both engaging and interactive for our audiences. Let's take a tour of Jam Time to better understand how we can take this information and represent it in new and refreshing ways. Using processing as our IDE, we use the Minim class, Last.fm API, and XLS Reader to take in our information and present it to the audience in new ways. When we run the program, the first thing we see is a guitar and a speaker in a studio. Next to the guitar and above the amp, we also see instructions on how to interact with these objects. I'm going to show you how to use these objects to display the information in new and exciting ways. Along the fretboard, we present the information to the user as a timeline, chronologically going down by decade, and each string represents a different genre of music, from country to R&B, rap, rock, Latin, and pop vocalist. We're able to see the number of hits each genre has over time, as displayed in the top left corner of the screen. Where Jam Time really shines is when you start to interact with the different strings on the guitar. As we move across the different decades in time and see the different hits for each genre, we start the process of visually exploring and mapping this data. When a user clicks on a string, the chord vibrates at a magnitude equivalent to the popularity of that genre of music in that decade of time. This information is then shown as a sound wave created by the music playing to the user. We did this because the experience is both visual, auditorial, and realistic. It's something that someone might experience or parallel when someone is interacting with a physical object or a physical instrument in this case. Because of this, we feel this representation of data is most effective for learning. The other part of Jam Time uses the Last.fm API to gather information on the top artists currently across the globe. By clicking on the amp, the name of a country appears along with its top artist. To browse the various countries, just click the graphic left, right, and down keys. You may also use the corresponding keys on the keyboard. By clicking down, different artists for each country are shown, and by clicking left and right, the different countries can be navigated. In this way, we present geographical information to the user that's both relevant to the subject and also interesting on a global scale. Meanwhile, you're still able to traverse around the different genres of music and listen to music at the same time. We hope you've enjoyed this tour through Jam Time and hope to get to experience it for yourself one day. Until then, rock on.